Okay, so in today's video, I want to talk about two main things. The first thing is mainly I'll target environments, and the second thing I would like to talk about is data. Where exactly can you run your code as a data scientist, as a data analyst, as a machine learning guy? Where should you run your code? So first off, we've talked about IDEs, and we said IDEs are integrated environment for development. So if you intend to build web apps, you intend to build models, you can use general IDEs uh, like Visual Studio, the one I'm using right now, or Atom, or PyCharm if you intend to focus more on Python, and many other IDs out there. They are just too numerous. Many people even build their own customized ID. But there's something very common in the world of data science and data analysis, because we in the world of data science and data analysis, we intend to share our discoveries a lot with people. So it is very common to see someone in the world of data science and data analysis using more of notebooks or Jupyter pads than the common IDs, because it's very easy to share the research with others. So I'm going to talk about three places you can actually create your notebook. You can create a local notebook if you have a system that's doing well. So if you want to train models using your local GPU, your local CPU, you can run your notebooks internally, locally, um, by just running the Jupyter command, the very popular one, where you Jupyter straight up to your notebook, um, and you should get the notebook run. Just for text sake, we should just run that experiment. um, yeah, so with just this command, definitely you have to run this command if you have installed uh, about three things. First, you need to have installed Python, because most of everything here we are doing, especially with the Jupyter Notebook, it's on the core of Python. And then you need to have installed pip. Pip is the package manager for Python. It helps you manage all of the different packages and modules that are in Python, so that before now, if you don't really understand what the importance of package managers, before now, in the world of programming, if somebody builds a library, right, they just put it on GitHub or they put it out there, you go copy the source code and come use it. um, but that wasn't very efficient. Managing the versions, uh, managing the different distros and the minute changes therein, it became very complex, and sometimes you may even forget with the folder you kept all of these libraries, and it is very, very daunting. It is very challenging. So it helps you manage all of that. It will put all of your modules you need working with Python on your PC. To put them in one location, and you can go there. You can call it out, you can check the version, you can uninstall, you can install a new module. It just helps you, just like what some mobile OS kind of do. But this one is a package manager, by the way. Okay, so yeah, this is our local notebook we can see here. So you can give commands to create a new notebook and so on. So, but if you don't intend to work locally, you intend to work using cloud resources, which I advise you do, because sometimes, especially if you're coming from less developed backgrounds like I did, it will become very difficult at some point training some set of models, except you have access to some cloud resources. So, working with notebooks online, we can use platforms like Cargo. So you can easily create a notebook on Cargo, like I've just done here. That's one. Another platform that is also good with giving you cloud resources and online notebooks is Google Colab. So you can see a lot of data science and data analysis guys work with Google Colab. You just name the file what you want, so you can remember what this particular notebook does, and you begin to write your code. Now, the important thing about Colab is it now comes with AI features. So instead of remembering all of the program, all of the syntax, um, you can just talk with AI, to give you some stuff. Okay. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, this all of this code was generated by AI, just to test run shows the power of simple data analysis, and you can see it is using the popular pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib to show some visualized aspects of this particular data. So yeah, that's very important. There are so many other platforms. If you're on AWS or you're on Google Cloud, some of these guys have inbuilt resources and tools where you can automate and you can also create your own notebook. Yeah, so the notebook can be built on the browsers. It can build on some modding uh, IDEs like VS Code if you install the plugins. So let me move on to the second thing this video is about. So the first thing I'll summarize is you can create notebooks locally or remotely. If you want to create them remotely or online, you can use platforms like Cargo, Colab, AWS centers, and so on. So the next thing I want to talk about is data. Now, one thing that is very crucial to those of us in the field of data analysis, data science, and machine learning is we understand that data is very powerful. You cannot build an AI model without data. Data is the core of most of the things we enjoy today, even in the world of AI. So the problem now is how do we get this data? So there are platforms where you can easily get data. The first way you can get data is if you actually are making a research on something, you should check already existing platforms to see if there is a chunk or bulk of data sets there that you can use. Okay, let's go back to Cargo. This notebook on Cargo. So if you go this way, you can see data sets here. So if we open this up, we will see a chunk of the different forms of data set in different fields. So it is very important that you have data. In any problem you're trying to solve in data science or data analysis or machine learning, the very first thing is you need to have data. Then from the data you have, you can begin to think on the best strategy to take and how you can, clean up the data if it's not already sanitized, and how you can pre-train models, train models on that particular set of data after you have definitely analyzed. Okay, so we can see a lot of data here, from Wikipedia content to video games. And I like what Cargo does because they kind of uh, group the data sets. Like if you're looking at making a research around movies and TV shows, you can see a lot of data there. If you intend to do something around clothing and accessories, maybe you want to make a research around clothing and these different fabrics you can use for different things. Yeah, Cargo is a must go to place. If you want to do stuff about economics, different CBN regulations and how they affect the market, or you want to do something about the GDP of different countries, the GDP of capitals, the world of blockchain and how it affects the fiat notes. That's a whole lot of research that you can try. Natural language processing. In the world of health, you can also try things. You can see there are a lot of data sets here for cancer and for COVID. So check out cargo based on the problem you want to solve. You can check out this platform. Another interesting platform you can check out is Hugging Faces. Hugging Faces was known for to be the hub for models, so you can come here and use the DeepSeek model. You can come here and use different models, from those that are audio to text, image to text, text to image, uh, that's text to videos, and so on. There are a whole lot of models on Hugging Faces, and a lot of them are open source, so anybody can jump on them, can use them to create very awesome products. So you can try out Hugging Faces. But apart from models, they also have some data sets, and the data sets are also very intense. They do a lot of interesting stuff. Hugging Faces is a very big community. They also welcome sub communities, and they welcome um, organizations. Yeah. So you can also pair them up with your cargo usage. It's a very cool platform. The only thing is that I don't really see them supporting notebooks instantly. I don't know if they've added that feature, but I can't really see that. But I know the AI is super hot when it comes to models and getting data sets. And they're a very beautiful platform in the sense that they help you store a whole lot of stuff. Some models can be very extensive um, in size, yeah. But Hugging Faces will help you store all of that. Okay, so you need to pair them up with cargo based on your usage. So you can test out all of these models. They are available. Some are simple LLM models, some are more advanced, and some are for different stuffs in different fields. Yeah. So another way you can get data is to generate data from AI. Um, most of us are familiar with tools like ChatGPT. Um, Familiar with tools like ChatGPT, DeepSeek. Now we can give ChatGPT the prompt if we know how the data is supposed to be structured. We can give ChatGPT, because the list of data sets may become repetitive and it may be tiring for us to do, and at some point it may be too sensitive to. So we can give ChatGPT some prompts to help us generate a CSV file containing this column, and that column, and that column, in so way, and it will do exactly what we have specified. Then we can then use that particular data set to train a model that will perform, that will perform good. Or we can also use it to analyze the data that we have. Okay, so I think I've been able to explain a lot of things in this video. Yeah, so that's what I needed. So I need you to first of all uh, go on cargo, get some account if you have not. And this video is not to advertise cargo, because we have no affiliation with them at the moment. It's not also to advertise school app. It's not to advertise any of these platforms, but these are free resources that you can jump on. Cargo gives you a lot of GPA usage. If you come here, you can see exactly what's happening with the usage. You can also enable GPA usage based on exactly what you want to achieve. So same with our notebook here on cargo. You can do a lot of things. You can enable different things, and you can check the settings to suit exactly what you want to achieve. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, um, that is the end of this particular video about notebooks and where to get data. All right, thank you very much, and till we meet again. I'm Kenya.